Nambudiri is also Chartered Accountant of Finance, and Mr. Santosh, our ODT, Chartered Accountant, and also Mr. Nitin Shanal, and also our Salim our COO and Chief Operating Officer, and also Mr. Anand and Anish, our IT CIO, and our HR, Mr. Rasar. All our senior colleagues are here. Our teamwork reached the stage. So this is the turning point of our group. I welcome you all to this press conference. We are very happy to announce that we are planning the IPO of our new hypermarkets in the GCC countries, retail. Our intention to float 25% of our new retail on the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. The share subscription will start on 28th October this month and will be listing on 14th November 2024 in Abu Dhabi Exchange. Today we are one of the largest retailers in UAE, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and in Saudi Arabia. Our group has a 50 years track record as a #1 pan-GCC full-line retailer. We are also one of the fastest growing retailers in the GCC countries. Today, we have more than 50,000 people in the retail division only working with us in the retail division. In our other divisions, we have more than 22,000 people. In GCC, we got visionary leadership, strong economy, very good infrastructure. The three important things: visionary leadership, infrastructure. You can see we are all in UAE and other GCC countries. Visionary leadership, all GCC countries. I met almost all leaders in this last 30 days. So, strong economy, visionary leadership, security, and a lot of opportunities in this market. Population are increasing also. So we are very thankful to the leadership of GCC. Yesterday I met His Highness the Amir of Kuwait and explained about our planning also. So all they are very, very supportive, and thank you for their wholehearted support of our visionary leaders. As of August 2024, we have 240 stores in the GCC countries. By the end of 2025, as per our plan, we will be having 265 to 270 shops in GCC countries. And we are also in e-commerce, our own platform, and also we are doing e-commerce with other e-commerce people. Correct? Say with Amazon.
Yes, with the aggregator, we are with the aggregator. Amazon, Palabar, Sumulu, and Hunger Station.
Yes. Our slogan has always been best quality, best price, best service, and sufficient parking facilities for our customers. We have our own logistic, procurement, and food processing facilities in 19 countries. We can our 19 facilities from US, UK, Because in my shop, in our hypermarkets, we want to sell 365 days mango, 365 days tropical fruits, 365 days seasonal fruits, 365 days organic fruits and vegetables from different countries. It can be possible only because our logistic procurement food processing centers all over the world. ADQ, a significant sovereign wealth fund of Abu Dhabi government, is a long-term strategic partner, a 20% shareholder. As our shareholder, we are thankful to ADQ for their continuous support in our growth and expansion. I am very happy my friend Salmin Obaid is here representing ADQ. He is also our board member. Thank you for your presence, my friend. I would also like to take this opportunity to express my wholehearted gratitude to the visionary leaders and dynamic leadership of UAE and other GCC countries. Their wholehearted support has been instrumental in our growth over the past 50 years. We are proud to be a company founded in the UAE, particularly in Abu Dhabi, and having our retail stores all over GCC countries. The local and expatriate population of GCC countries have always been a great source of support in our business. We wish to share our progress and prosperity with them. I am also grateful for the strong support from the various government bodies, banks, and all our loyal customers who have placed their trust in us. I am immensely excited about the opportunities as we soon enter this next phase of growth as a listed company. Personally, and my team, and our team, intention is to work hard with the commitment and dedication to provide the advantage of maximum profit to our investors who are placing their trust in us. I sincerely hope and believe that we can fulfill this. Thank you once again for joining us this morning as we announce this significant milestone. I request all my friends that lunch will be served after this press conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I request Mr. Salmin Obaid Al-Amri to say a few words in this occasion.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If you'll allow me, maybe I will say a few words in Arabic. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أول شيء أنا سعيد جدا أكون موجود اليوم هنا. أعتقد هذه قصة نجاح امتدت ل50 سنة في الإمارات ودول مجاورة عدة. أنا ممكن أقل عن 50 سنة اليوم عمري. أشعر بالفخر. شفت successful story خلال السنوات الماضية عشناها كثير. أعتقد اللي عاش في دولة الإمارات أو دول مجلس التعاون. اليوم نتكلم احنا عن بلاتفورم يمتد على أكثر من 240 من سوبر ماركت، هايبر ماركت وميني سوبر ماركت، يخدم فئة كبيرة من المجتمع في دول مجلس التعاون. نتكلم عن 600,000 فيزيتر يوميا. كونسوليديشنز يتم في عدة ديستريبيوشن سنترز اكروس في عدة دول حول العالم. قصة نجاح امتدت على فترة طويلة من الزمن في دولة الإمارات ودول مجلس التعاون. الكثير عاصر هذه القصة اليوم أعتقد مستر تشيرمان أتكلم على عدة نقاط تتعلق بالعمليات والتوسع المستقبلي للشركة. أتمنى التوفيق للجميع في هذه الرحلة القادمة وشكرا.
Thank you, sir. Thanks indeed. May I request Mr. Andre Saeg to say a few words in this occasion?
No, in English too.
Yeah, sorry. Mr. Salmin.
You also want me to say a few words in English. Personally, I feel proud to be part of this story. And maybe in my words in Arabic, I grew up here in UAE. I'm younger than 50 years, so the story what we are talking about today, older than me. I'm really proud to see a successful story came out from UAE to all the neighboring countries. Today we are talking about more than 240 from hypermarket to supermarkets operating in many different countries with the strong platforms in terms of consolidations in more than 19 countries, a strong leadership working in the company, historical records either in UAE or neighboring countries. Really, I wish all the successful story for all the team who work on this project hardly and looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Andre Syed, please.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Salmin and the team, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on a very important day today. I think it's going to be marked for the coming years to come. If you allow me to say that maybe Lulu is 50 years old, but I witnessed the success over the past 35 or 37 years from a different angle, from a financial angle. And the number one, which is very important in this life, is meeting commitments on time. So Lulu and Mr. Yusuf Ali and the team, Mr. Saifi, so meeting commitment on time was very critical for the success of the institution. Okay, now the vision is very clear. It was set from day one, and if you allow me to say that the success of the past is only the tip of the iceberg. Okay, so you're going to see more success going forward. Success do exist. Success do exist. It is up to the vision of the management and the board members to just grab it. Okay, why success exists? Because for a couple of reasons, there are different dimensions to the success, if you allow me to say it. Number one, okay, the standard of living is growing in this region. The growth of the population is happening. Diversification is happening. Okay, and most important, this kind of business is immune towards people would like to eat. So eat and then they consume. So I think Lulu is very well placed to grab the success going forward, and it's not be only the ownership of Lulu alone, so it would like to share this success with the future shareholders of Lulu going forward. So congratulations to everyone, and thank you for being with us. Thank you.
We are honored that veteran in our board and also in the audit committee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Andre Syed. Now, actually, we have the floor open for
just Mr. Stewart regarding some retail,
our online and
say
equal royalty.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Yusuf. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Lulu's management team and all my colleagues for this amazing achievement of getting to where we are today. I joined the company 15 years ago when we had just 90 stores. So the journey that I've been on with this dynamic and vibrant management team is amazing to see where we are today. Not only 265 stores, but also the ability of our integrated sourcing capabilities across 19 sourcing countries across the globe and 85 sourcing countries. Bringing products to serve all our 130 different nationalities is key to exactly what we want to do. We have such a vibrant consumer base across all of the GCC that our supply chain is one of the most important things that we have in our company. As Mr. Yusuf has pointed out, we're able to supply products 365 days a year, from mangoes to products from the UK, from the US, and that supply chain keeps expanding. Part of our digital transformation, which is key to our business today, is the ongoing development of our e-commerce platforms. With the vision that we have from the management team, we started this in 2012. And where we are today, we have partnered up with the across the GCC to also move us into the quick commerce market. That, along with our own platforms and our current app development, is bringing us closer to our consumer base, be it typical bricks and mortar or be it a digital consumer, to showcase our expansive range of 200,000 active SKUs that allows our consumer base to shop at every touch point that we have. And of course, not forgetting our Lulu Happiness Loyalty Program, which is the latest innovation of our teams, which is also allowing us to keep in touch with our consumers, understand their shopping behaviors and habits. This also allows us to build a personalized approach to promotional activity and shopping experience. Thank you.
Mr. Dr. Muhammad Altaf.
My brother Muhammad Altaf will.
Thank you, Chairman, and welcome on board for our new directors. It's an honor, privilege, and it's in a highly overwhelming situation for all of us. We have seen this journey coming through. As our colleague Mr. Stewart suggested, I'm in charge of some of our operational lines. That includes our international sourcing. And just to inform you that our international sourcing network perform wide variety of function. We are not just sourcing office, but we also make sure that all the food products that are available here are resilient to any geopolitical tensions, pandemic or any other thing. We make sure that the products flow through from all the countries. We make sure that all these products that we are bringing here will meet our religious, cultural and food preferences. That business is still growing and expanding. We have started from US, from New Jersey to Melbourne in Australia. That network is expanding. Another responsibility I undertake in the company is as Chief Sustainability Officer, and I am very proud to say that we have arguably the first carbon neutral store in the region, and that our sustainability initiatives are expanding. We promise all our investors that we will continue to operate like responsible retailers, making sure that we will deliver our promises as usual. Thank you.
Yes. We'll be showing a video about our international sourcing capabilities. Meanwhile, sir. Thank you, sir. Would you like to talk to the Indian media also here right now, sir? In the Indian media is here. If you want to say something in your language.
For us all media same.
No, you want to address them in the language if you want to.
Okay.
Now the Q&A session will begin. I request, please identify your name and the media house and ask your question. The mics are there with you. If you can just come forward also, we can see you.
Hello.
Yes.
عدنان نجم من جريدة الخليج. بدي أسأل باللغة العربية لو ممكن. أوكي. بالنسبة للإدراج لأسهم الشركة، هل هيقتصر على شركة التجزئة فقط أو بيشمل الجروب بما فيه من شركة صرافة وفنادق؟ وهل في نية للإدراج في السعودية أو أسواق ثانوية أخرى؟
Yes. Of GCC countries.
تجزئة فقط.
ستدرج في السعودية بعد.
وهي طبعا هذه ضمن دول مجلس التعاون. تسمعني الحين؟ التجزئة الجانب الأول من السؤال، الجانب الثاني نعم يشمل دول مجلس التعاون كامل. لا سوق الاي اكس
فقط ما في السعودية أو
اي اكس.
Thank you. Next question, please.
Good afternoon. My name is Abir Abdel Halim, Emirates Today newspaper.
Which newspaper, please?
What?
Which newspaper?
Emirates Today newspaper.
Emirates Today.
Emirates Today.
Yes. I just want to ask two questions. First, what's the main aims or targets of this move? What's the aim or target of this move?
Main purpose of IPO.
Yes, of this move. Second thing, what are the effects you expect on the retail business, on the consumers, on the prices? Do you have, is there any effects expected for this move on the business of retails of Lulu, on the consumers, on the prices? Thank you.
See, the price depending upon the international market. You know that. As I mentioned before, we want to full support to our consumers, availability of the food, uninterrupted supply. For that only we have got about 19 countries our food, uninterrupted supply of food products. First is availability. Second, we want to bring competitive price in good quality. Now we are doing that. So we hope that this will continue. Thank you.
Can I just make,
please.
Can I make one comment? Just one comment about listing in ADX. I think it's a normal course of evolution of financial institutions. Sooner or later they have to list for the sake of transparency and for the sake of growth. Okay, so I think it's a very normal course of evolutions, and as I said earlier, the success of Lulu will be shared with the future shareholders. Thank you.
Thank you. Question, please.
الو السلام عليكم. أنا يوسف المستنجم من جريدة الاتحاد. هل لديكم أي توقعات حول سعر الطرح المتوقع للسهم؟ يعني هل هناك هامش محدد بين الحد الأدنى والحد الأعلى لسعر الطرح الممكن؟ ثانيا، باعتبار أن عملية الطرح هي عملية بيع ل 25% من أسهم الشركة وستذهب لحساب المالك، هل هذا يعني يقلل من جاذبية الاكتتاب في هذه الشركة، باعتبار أن الطرح لن يذهب إلى حساب الشركة وإنما إلى حساب، هي عملية بيع لحساب المالك؟ شكرا.
Asking the price, what will be the price?
And you ask me prices of item? What is the question?
Price.
Share price. So actually our book building process is going to start on 28th of October. After that we will know what is the price. Once we have that book building exercise started, we will let you know the price. Probably 28th October is the earliest you will get to know the prices of the share.
Inshallah, good price, don't worry.
Hello. Okay, can I ask one question now here?
Please.
Please. Okay, my name is Bhaskar Raj from Business Benchmark.
Yes.
I have two questions. One is how you are going to use the proceeds. Where are you going to use the proceeds, whether for acquisitions or even for expansion of your operations? And the second question is, how many times do you expect this issue to be oversubscribed?
Yeah. If I may take this question. So number one, you are talking about oversubscribing of this IPO. It is too early for us to reply at this stage, because we have just done ITF yesterday. And of course, the process is ongoing. Definitely, we will let you know that what is happening in future and during the course of this. But let me tell you one thing: there is a very strong demand, be it internationally, be it regionally, be it locally.
Okay, and about the proceeds, how you are going to use the proceeds?
See, as talking about my IPO proceed, I have got a good expansion plan, and in that, and my guidance, according to my guidance, I have a very strong cash flow, and that cash flow is enough for me to take care of my future growth. Not only that, with that cash flow, I can pay dividend to my investors also. It's about 75% of the net profit which will be given as dividend. Talking about IPO proceed, it's secondary.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Abubakar from Malayalam newspaper. What is your future development plan with IPO?
Malayalam, you ask Malayalam, I will answer in Malayalam.
No, let him ask in English.
Organized retail, so we have a big group to develop there. We are only presented in 14 cities. We have identified 33 cities to develop in Saudi Arabia, interior pockets and first tier and second tier cities also. When you look into the UAE perspective, there is a lot of development is coming, a lot of migration is happening in the population in UAE. So we are already working with all our real estate developers that to expand our portfolio in our outlets in all the UAE area. Other GCCs are also growing, as we are #1 retailer in the other GCC countries. So we are looking at opportunities to grow in that area also.
Hello. Jamal from Kairali TV. IPO hypermarket, supermarket, മാത്രമാണോ പരിമിതപ്പെടുത്തിയിട്ടുള്ളത് അതോ ലുലുവിന്റെ തന്നെ മറ്റ് സെക്ടറുകളും ഭക്ഷ്യ സംസ്കരണം അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ലോജിസ്റ്റിക് മേഖലകളിൽ ഇത് ലഭ്യമാണോ? മറ്റൊന്ന് 50 വർഷത്തെ സേവന പാരമ്പര്യം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഈ മേഖലയിലുണ്ട് ലുലുവിന്, എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ഇത്രയും സമയം എടുത്തു IPOയിലേക്ക് വരാൻ? പ്രവാസികൾക്ക് പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് മലയാളികൾക്ക് ഇത് എന്തുമാത്രം ബെനിഫിറ്റ് ആകും?
സമയം എത്ര എടുത്തു എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചപ്പോൾ അതിന് എനിക്ക് മറുപടി ഇല്ല. അതിൻ്റെ ടൈം വന്നു, ഒരു ാണ് ആ ടേണിംഗ് പോയിന്റിലാണ് പോകുന്നത്. അതിനല്ല ഈ ഞങ്ങളെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്ന GCC നാഷണൽസിനും ബാക്കി എല്ലാവർക്കും നമ്മൾ അതിൻ്റെ IPOയിൽ അവർ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം, അതിൻ്റെ പ്രോഫിറ്റിൽ അവർക്ക് ഷെയർ കൊടുക്കണം എന്നാണ് ആഗ്രഹം. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇപ്പം ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ഡിസിഷൻ എടുത്തത്. 1. 2, GCCയിലെ റീറ്റെയിൽ ആണ് ഇപ്പം ഞങ്ങൾ IPOയിൽ വെക്കുന്നത്, ഇൻക്ലൂഡിങ് ദ ഫുഡ് പ്രോസസ്സിങ് ഇൻ കൺട്രീസ്. ഞങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ കാണിച്ചെന്ന ആ രാജ്യങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാം ഇതിൽ ഉൾപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്.
താങ്ക് യു ജമാൽ.
കഴിഞ്ഞ
ഞാൻ MC നാസർ.
ഞാനും വിചാരിച്ചെന്താ നാസർ.
ഇതിൽ നേരത്തെ യൂസുഫലിക്ക് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു, ജീവനക്കാർക്ക് 72,000 ജീവനക്കാരുണ്ട്, അവർക്കൊരു പരിഗണന ഇത്തരം IPO വരുമ്പോൾ ഉണ്ടാവുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു. അതിൻ്റെ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഈ സമയത്ത്
അതുണ്ടാവും. 28-ാം തീയതിക്ക് ശേഷം അതിൻ്റെ തീരുമാനങ്ങൾ. 28 ഞങ്ങളുടെ ബുക്ക് ബിൽഡിംഗ് അതിന് ശേഷമായിരിക്കും. പക്ഷെ എന്തായാലും ജീവനക്കാർക്കില്ലാതിരിക്കുമല്ലോ, അവരിതിൻ്റെ പാർട്ടാണ്.
Hello, hi, right here. Mr. Ali, congratulations again, and this has been derived from Zavia. I just had a couple of questions, and I know that this has already been asked, but there must be some target figure that Lulu has in mind and how much it hopes to raise from the IPO. I know, sir, you've mentioned it already, but there must be some target figure that hopefully, or a barrier that, a milestone that we will cross. And at the same time, the word from the market has been extremely positive, and there's already been a lot of talk of increasing, allocation, especially for the retail. Can you talk us a little bit through on that as well, that what can you actually see happening in the lead up, and in the lead up to the actual listing itself? Thank you.
I did mention to you that, recently I mentioned that there's a lot of demand, be it, international, be it regional, be it local. Demand is there, and definitely, prices will be only once on 28th October is the date when we will have our book building process. Earliest is on 28th, we can give you the prices and valuation of where we are going towards, But let me assure you that as our chairman also said, it will be very good prices for the market. Definitely, we want our investor to make money out of it. Definitely, that is in our mind. It's in our mind. So that basically what we are looking for is long-term investors. Also, we are looking in this process. So rest assured, it will be there on 28. You will get it. I will answer your question.
Sorry, I'm just going to follow up here. Then ask: there is scope for increasing the allocation. Is there scope for that?
Not at this moment. We have our free float is 25%. We are at 25%.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. Megha Mirani from Arabian Gulf Business Insight. I wanted to know if you're also considering listing in any other markets. Are we looking at the Tadawul, India, the US for future? And second, we've seen Spinneys list earlier this year and their share price is not performing very well. Are you concerned? Thank you.
So, of course, our listing as ADX or Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange is the strongest market. We will be at ADX only. But in near term, we are not having any thought of doing dual listing or any listing out of it. Maybe in long term, it might be there, but it's too early to say any such things, as far as listing is concerned. So, unlike peers, we are talking about, our peers. So, unlike peers, we are pan-GCC #1 full-line retailer. As our chairman mentioned earlier, we are serving over 600,000 customers. We have got over 200,000 SKUs, And, in my stores, we are serving 130 nationalities. So, scale is a difference between us, And we believe, we are performing very well towards, be it my growth or any which ways it is there. Our growths are immense. Our business is growing both into brick and mortar and into my online.
Thank you very much. One quick follow-up question about the proceeds and how they will be used. In terms of the expansion, could you detail other than more stores?
No, we already explained
I mentioned about it.
Are you looking to expand your own label products?
Secondary, and in my medium-term cash is very strong. I can do I can open all my stores.
Thank you.
Over and above, I can also, we can give dividend to our investors also.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think the lady also asked about our Lulu private label.
Yes.
Hello, Vanita from Madhubhumi newspaper.
I think you mentioned about Lulu private label expansion also. Yes, obviously 29% of our current revenue is coming from our own private label. So we see this as a strong growth area for us. And internally, we have our own innovation teams and private label development teams where we can keep penetrating underperforming categories where opportunities exist. So obviously, we see that as a really good growth sector for us. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay.
നാട്ടിലെ മലയാളികൾ ഈ വാർത്ത വലിയ പ്രതീക്ഷയോടെയാണ് കേട്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് ഏത് രീതിയിലാണ് മലയാളികൾക്ക് പ്രയോജനപ്പെടുക?
നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ട കാര്യമാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ അത് ഇന്ത്യയിലത്തെ നിയമത്തിനനുസരിച്ച് ഇവിടെ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. ഇന്ത്യയിൽ അതിൻ്റേതായ നിയമങ്ങളുണ്ടല്ലോ. GCCയിലുള്ള റെസിഡൻസിന് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും അല്ലേ? അല്ലാതെ നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ നാട്ടിലെ നിയമം അനുസരിച്ചേ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. according to the law of the land. ഏത് രാജ്യത്തായാലും ശരി, ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ ഏത് ഭാഗത്തായാലും ശരി. പക്ഷേ GCCയിലെ റെസിഡൻസ് അതാത് ബാങ്കുകളെ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രം.
We have got banks already, legal banks are there, they can contact into the banks.
Yes.
They can list, they can buy the shares from them.
ഇപ്പം തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വല്ല ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെന്റിന് ഇവിടെ മഷരിക്ക് ബാങ്ക് റെഡി ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. വേറെ കുറച്ച് ബാങ്ക്
Emirates and BD is there, ADCB is there.
Emirates and BD.
So all the banks are here.
എല്ലാ ബാങ്കും ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. Thank you.
Yeah, I think one last question.
Hello.
ഇന്ത്യയുടെ നിയമങ്ങൾക്ക് വിധേയമായി സബ്ജക്ട് ടു ദി ഇന്ത്യൻ റെഗുലേഷൻ ഇന്ത്യയിലുള്ളവർക്ക് സ്റ്റോക്ക് ബ്രോക്കേഴ്സ് വഴി അത് ഫോറിൻ എക്സ്ചേഞ്ച് അനുസരിച്ച് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ നിയമം അനുസരിച്ച് ഇവിടെ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അബുദാബി സ്റ്റോക്ക് എക്സ്ചേഞ്ചിൽ. കാരണം ഇതിൽ ഇന്ത്യ അതിലില്ല. ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഇതൊക്കെ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ തന്നെ ലിസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അത് പിന്നീട് ഞങ്ങൾ ചിന്തിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇന്ത്യയിലത്തെ ഒരു എൻറ്റിറ്റികൾ ഇതിലില്ല.
Hi. Good afternoon. This is here. Nandu.
Yeah. Okay.
Elvis Tumar from Jagan TV channel. I'm just asking in English because non-Malayalam people is here. Lulu is a big brand from Abu Dhabi, well connected from GCC countries.
Not only in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
GCC
countries where
I'm talking about the born and bought from Abu Dhabi. So I just ask you one thing. Before we heard that Lulu is planning IPO from London, IPO from US, IPO from Saudi, but finally you decided from Abu Dhabi. Is there a specific reason for that?
Abu Dhabi government is 20% our stakeholder. You understand? And Excellency Salmin is representing ADQ. So we have to list here first. Yes.
So we have been exploring all the exchanges, but finally we decided to go to Abu Dhabi because Abu Dhabi is our headquarters, and Abu Dhabi
and very strong market
and strong market also.
And very strong market, strongest. See, at present we have got 250 shops in different countries. You can say UAE 106. KSA 60, Oman 32, Qatar 24, and Kuwait 16, and Bahrain 12. So December 24, 250 plus shops will be, there. So all GCCs are Abu Dhabi.
Thank you. Gentleman over here has lasting long time.
This is from Khalij Times. Thanks for your time.
Khalij Times.
Khalij Times.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So can you share details about how much e-commerce or online platform contributes to Lulu's revenues, and what about the autonomous check-in that you are currently experimenting in Qatar right now?
Presently, our online sales contributes around just over 3% of our total revenues, which is there and considerably growing. We see this as a growth strategy for us across all of the GCC. We are presently updating all of our tech stacks, and we will be rolling out a new platform and new mobile apps before the end of the year. I didn't catch the second half of the question, sorry.
Autonomous checkout at Qatar that you are experimenting?
Yes, we have presently under trial in Qatar autonomous store profile. That is under development. It's already operating, so we're looking at the results coming from that. Obviously, the development of AI through our business is there. We already have it through our AI chatbots, and we're obviously for customer service levels, and we're also developing AI into our back-end database. Along with that, we have our own data analytics center built in Bangalore that is now starting to feed our business a lot more data analytics, so we can tailor our ranges a lot more accordingly for our consumer base across all our stores.
Assalamu alaikum. എൻ്റെ പേര് റാഷിദ് കുമാടോ, സിറാജ് ദിനപത്രത്തിൽ നിന്നാണ്. നമ്മുടെ ലുലുവിൻ്റെ ഏറ്റവും വളരുന്ന ഒരു ഡിവിഷനാണ് ലെനു ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് അഥവാ മാളുകളുടെ. അതും കൂടി IPOയിൽ ഉൾപ്പെടുമോ എന്നറിയാൻ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ട്.
ഇല്ല, മാൾ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ആണ്. ഇത് ഓൺലി റീറ്റെയിൽ.
That is not coming in this parameter. Only the parameter is GCC retail plus the support offices from 19 countries plus our wholesale division. That is lying under our wholeco.
Hello.
Yeah, one more question.
My question is to Mr. Salmi. How do you comfortable with Lulu across the last 4 years of your relationship?
40 years. 40 years, not 4 years.
I believe it's a successful story. It's not only for Salmin, for everybody. Grow up with this brand. Last 50 years, I believe we feel proud. We grow up with this brand, locally, internationally. 20 years back, I used to work in the port. I was handling a lot of imported cargo for Lulu, and I was really monitoring this change closely. I'm happy today where we are today, and I wish them all the luck. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's just like to add, what Mr. Salmin said is that.
Yeah, I want to add, one is comfortable. Understand?
That support is immense. Always, at any time, they are available for us, and their continuous guidance. This too is to be noted. ADQ being our partner, they are our strategic partner, and they have always supported us in our strategy and their continuous guidance. These are the most important things we must. I would like to thank you for that.
Thank you, sir. I think questions we have done. With your permission, may I formally end the press conference?
Thank you.
We have issued press releases, images and videos. You can scan the QR code and download them to your mobile phones and laptops.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Once again, I thank all of you who have come from Abu Dhabi, Dubai, our bankers, our JVS, all of them. Once again, thank you on behalf of Lulu Group for being with us here. Must have lunch with us and wish you us all the best. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.